Hey folks, how you doing? In this video I'm going to show you how to cut your own hair. Something I've been doing since school actually, off and on. Ever since I realized that the hairdressers, no matter how many times I asked them, they just couldn't make me look like Brad Pitt. So I took matters into my own hands and started cutting my own hair. First time I did it didn't go so well. So what I'm doing first of all is I'm just wetting it slightly, putting a bit of water on the comb. Don't want to get it too wet, but just slightly. It just helps with the cut. Yeah, so I was saying the first time it didn't go so well. I got teased at school for about a week because what I did in my haste, so happy I got my new set of clippers, is I forgot to put the attachment on, and I just turned it on and went up the side of my head, and I had this big bald patch up the side of my head. So that was my first lesson in hairdressing, was always remember to put the correct attachment on. So I'm going to cut my hair pretty short this time because coming in the summer I just feel like having a bit of a shorter haircut. So let's see how this is. Cutting your own hair is a fine art. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you're prepared to face some ridicule the first few times until you get it right. These clips are finding it hard to coat. My hair gets really thick at the back here. Struggling. Get the trusty scissors on the go here. So to cut the back of the hair, you need to use the force and just trust that you're doing it right and you're not going to cut your fingers off. So over the years, blood has been spilt. Bad haircuts have happened. But it's all an adventure. As Helen Keller once said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And cutting your own hair, it is a bit of a daring adventure. You just got to get stuck in and just go for it. No pussyfooting around. So I take no responsibility for any injuries sustained if you decide to cut your own hair. I'm a self-trained professional. And highly skilled in a wide range of weapons, including the scissors. You know what? I think that needs oil. Back in a moment. Okay, so I've got my oil. I'm just going to oil my blades. Any sort of oil will do. Oh, that sounds better, doesn't it? Oh yes. Okay, let's get back to it. Much better cut. So it turns out that I can actually cut my own hair, or hair, much better than any hairdresser has ever done it. And I once paid $78 for a haircut. Crazy, crazy thing, but once I did. I was staying with a friend in Los Angeles, and I asked him to give me directions to a hairdresser so I get my hair cut. And he said, "Oh, I'll make you an appointment with my hairdresser." And I said, "Okay, great." So he made me an appointment with his hairdresser. I went and got my hair cut, and it was a full thing. I didn't even get my hair cut. They gave me a head massage, they gave me a hand massage. It was like 2 people at one go. I was thinking, wow, this is amazing. And the price was amazing as well. I couldn't believe it. $78 it cost me. That was an experience. And the thing was, it still wasn't as good as I seemed to be able to do it. And I know what you're thinking this doesn't look good, but I'm not finished yet. They're not the best clipper blades in the world. Sometimes it's better to use the scissors, but for a change I felt like giving myself a really tight haircut. Just gets that stage where it just starts getting on your nerves. much shorter this time than usual. Just felt like going high and tight. Okay. Put a bigger attachment on now. Got to get it to blend in. That's the tricky part, getting it to blend in. You're just going to have the same length all over. That's easy. You just run the clippers all over the head. There's no skill in that. But if you're actually going to give yourself a haircut, a hairstyle, then you need to have some skill to do that. Starting to take shape? Maybe. Some more water. Okay, more scissor action on the go. Start at the back. That was very close to drawing blood there. After a while you just get the knack. As soon as you feel it nip, you quickly let go. Actually, my art teacher's recommendation for me was to become a hairdresser and open a chain of salons. Back then I thought he was crazy, but no, maybe not so crazy. Could have been a multi-millionaire, big chain of salons, Vidal Sassoon. Okay, I think it's looking good so far. Let's go around the ears. Going around the ears is a bit tricky. Get it right. Most hairdressers, they cut too high on the ears. Right, just like the hair to sit just on top of the ear. She has no straggly bits, you pull them forward and cut around them. It's a bit long there. That's the neck shave. that fringe too long. Everything else is good. Maybe a bit more off the fringe, or I'll leave it like that. I like a bit of a fringe, you see. Let's see. Oh yeah. Use the comb, you can make it slightly more precise with the cut. I think we've got it. Okay, so something for the weekend? Lovely jubbly. Okay, I'm happy with that. What do you think? Ta-da! So that's how you cut your own hair. Make sure you tune in next time. My name is Matthew Armstrong. You'll never see that anywhere else. Take care. So make sure you tune into the next video, how to trim your moustache.